In the blessing of his blood and die in his golden grace. You are not worthy of him, you wretch. Die in agony and pain. You shall witness him in his full glory. Go now. Be his prey! What are you waiting for? He's waiting for you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tim's Insanity. We're covering some of the attractions, all of the attractions that we saw on the incredible Terra Tours 2025. This video, we're covering Portals of Fear.
And indeed it was.
This was another one of those, just, you walk through it like, what is happening in here? The basis is just that. They're portals, and each one is themed completely different, has its own own story from beginning to end. And you'll know when you're going through the portals because you will see the big arc and the colors, and you're entering the next portal.
And this was the first of two attractions that weekend that was done in an old schoolhouse. I love the repurposing of these old buildings. Keep them alive, use them for something that makes perfect sense because they look haunted from the beginning. Portals of Fear took you through multiple levels, multiple portals. There were some amazing scenes that were unique to us. One of my favorite scenes was the store.
That was.
I mean, it looked like you were in a store. There was shelves,
and they were stocked with
items that you
cash
would see
register,
in the store,
counter,
everything.
Yeah.
There was the storage room.
That one right there blew me away.
Yeah. So there was looked like a storage door, those little up and down gates that they use at the storage room. And then next to it was like an open storage room. And then you walk through the storage room and it takes you into another scene. You had some incredible actors, some very well thought out dialogue to really kind of fit it all together, to tie it together with the fact that these are portals of your worst fears. You had people or characters, gouging out hearts and, injecting people with things.
These actors this was another one. The actors they were on it. And if you said something, they could change up what they said back to you. It was well done. I think this was the first year in this building for them.
Right. And they were, they went from a charity haunt to a professional haunt. They're in West Mifflin area outside of Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Kind of in a cut,
it is
just back off of the main strip in a cut.
Which is kind of nice, actually, because just driving in, you're like, damn, this is creepy.
Yeah. The creep factor starts as you're getting there. Yeah.
But one of the things that really got me was just the way it was built. Now, mind you, first year in this building, the builders themselves have a lot of experience, and it shows. There's some good technology in there as well. Actors on point. Makeup was good. Was really good.
Makeup was really good.
And the actors, it wasn't just generic. The actors fit the scenes that they were in.
Yeah.
And I like to see that. He's not some random person we threw in somewhere. They fit well. And the scenes, each scene there was a theme in each portal. And each scene had a theme that really kind of carried through. It was really cool to really take that in mentally and just kind of make note of that. It was really good. It's different. Also, the Midway was interesting.
This was the first Midway that we have been in, and it wasn't a huge Midway, but they had an on-site tattoo artist.
And I was looking at some of the work. I mean, as somebody who has tattoos,
not a cheesy tattoo artist.
No. We all, everybody in this house got tattoos, and this guy was good.
Yeah,
it was really good, very well skilled, and just sitting under a tent doing some tattoos. I thought it was the coolest thing. It was nice to see.
Yeah, that was a great touch to. I think once they build up the Midway more, maybe he'll be able to do larger.
It's coming.
It looks like he was doing smaller pieces.
Yep.
But as the volume of customers and their time open and things like that progress, I could see him becoming getting more customers as he's there. One of the things I love, their merch was pretty cool.
I'm actually looking at that merch page right now.
Okay, so you can tell we're live here. We're videoing as I sneeze. Their symbol, their design of the Portals of Fear merchandise was really, really nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
The building itself, again, creep factor in and of itself, using an old school building. I just think that is a genius approach to some of the haunts that we have been encountering lately. Use what's already there. We often pass by creepy buildings or old creepy buildings ourselves, and we go, wow, that would be a perfect haunt, or that would be a perfect haunt. Well, this was a perfect haunt location. And to really bring it home, first of all, of course, Portals of Fear, they're working on your worst fears, nightmares, and phobias. But one that got me was the fact that you go out through the basement. I'm not a big creepy basement person. So that in and of itself was a fear that they played well on. And the whole thing wrapped up with, what was it, Rulos?
Yeah.
Was the evil entity that basically was in charge of all of these portals, and his goal was to ensnare your soul. And it was just, that was great. That was,
telling you, for first year in a new building, it's always nice to see them, because with the skill set that these folks have over there,
it's just going to get better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We saw some of the behind the scenes stuff. Mm-hmm. Some we can share, some we cannot. But they have a VIP room that they're working on, VIP experience, I should say.
Oh, that's going to be a killer.
Man, that's
going to be killer.
We can show you a couple of pictures of that room, but the room looked amazing.
So think, like a nice VIP chill out area, VIP access, goodies, things like that, behind the scenes information. I mean, just, for those of us in the haunt world, haunt enthusiasts, haunt lovers, this is what you want. You want that extra special experience to make it memorable. So we can't wait to see how that fares with the customers. I think it will be a huge hit.
The other thing, I'll go back to the Midway for a moment. They had a good selection of things, vendors throughout the Midway. Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is they have a lot of room.
Yeah, they do. They have good space.
The parking lot's huge where they had the Midway.
I expect to continually see an increase in vendors. And it was local artisans with all kinds of little creepy items. There was one that had a comic book that is amazing, and literally had, so it was like a Halloween type comic book.
It was supposed to be turned into a movie or something.
Right, it was turning into a movie, and literally you could buy the custom made masks for the characters straight out of the comic book. These are one of a kind masks, and they were incredible. So Portals is going to do nothing but get better. Yeah,
this one was definitely the whole portal thing. I'd never seen it done in that fashion, where it was consistent, and it was a brick of scenes, a brick of scenes, a brick of scenes, and it was so well decorated. Normally, new attractions, they don't have, a lot of times they won't have the budget or the time to completely build out a set But these sets were actually done quite well.
Yeah, I'm still blown away by some of them. There was that one where there was like the front end of a car, and as you're walking by, all of a sudden this creepy actor crawls out from under the car, and I'm like, okay, I did not expect that in this. Like, oh, because
Yeah. Oh, that was creepy. Yeah.
creepy crawlies. That's a fear.
The other thing to note here is I'm looking at their website. They don't rush people. They don't like cattle people through.
No.
So keep the group small so that you can really get the full experience. So this is definitely one on the territory. Everything on the territory was just different.
Yeah, it was. It was.
We have 2 that were in
Very well
schoolhouses,
done.
but they were not the same
At all.
Not the
No.
same. So go check them out. Tell them we sent you.
Portalsoffear.com.
Yep, and they do have a merch link that you can on their page if you want to check out their merch. Their logo looks pretty cool. Actually, I do want to. They have tank top, hoodies, hats, bags, whatever.
We'll
So
put the link down below.
check them out. Catch you guys later. Deuces.